Tonight on RBT.
Went straight through the red light.
You went straight through the red light. Let's go. Unbelievable. Well, I tell you what, I've never seen this happen before. Well, I've been in the cops for 12 years and it doesn't happen that often. Did you have a tablet, like an ecstasy tablet, or was
I think somebody put one in my drink.
So what do you think, they spiked your drink? What's going to happen if we do the secondary test that comes up with amphetamine in your system?
Turn it off, don't touch anything.
You're under arrest. Avoiding an RBT site.
You look drunk, sound drunk, smell drunk.
Got a one-way ticket to jail, mate.
In the wide open spaces of central New South Wales, the Highway Patrol has a lot of highway to patrol. At the end of a long hot day, workers head to town to quench a hard-earned thirst. As the tradies leave for home, officers Matters and Weigold set their sights on a popular drinking hole. They target a four-wheel drive leaving the pub.
Grab that one, eh?
But even before they catch up with him,
Guy getting in his van there too.
they spot a second customer. First come, first served. 22-year-old Scott is a local shearer,
Constable Weigold from Carroll Patrol, mate. How are you?
while Constable Weigold deals with a young P-plater. Senior Constable Matters pulls in the other man in his work truck.
So I'll just get you to blow into this approved device. So you've had the 2 beers?
Yeah, 2 beers, yep. I had a long neck coming home from work.
Got a long neck coming home from work.
Yeah.
I can smell it. What's your limit as a P-plater?
0.
0.
Oh, this is embarrassing.
Could get a whole lot more embarrassing.
Okay, all you've got to do is take a deep breath in and blow forward to determine a stop.
It's a case of a double hookup, with 2 country workers who need their wheels to survive.
Thank you, excellent.
Stop.
And if both of them blow over, it'll be a cosy ride back to the station. Friday afternoon in Bathurst, and Constables Thebus and Matters are out testing drivers for alcohol and drugs. In the rear vision mirror, they spot a driver taking a long, nervous look at them.
Bit startled, is it? He just turned.
Yeah, on purpose, too.
Clearly, the driver of this hatchback isn't keen on talking to police.
He's looking.
Yeah, likes it.
The driver's behaviour has earned him a breath test.
G'day, how are you?
Good, mate, yourself?
Yeah, not too bad, thanks. No alcohol at all?
Haven't had one for 14 years.
Oh, very good.
51-year-old Patrick is a single dad.
Well, you got something happened, did it, when you were younger?
No, I'm an alcoholic.
Okay.
I just haven't had a drink for 14 years.
Just count out loud, 1 to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Appreciate that. That's a pass on that.
The part-time detailer has just driven the car to Bathurst from a car auction in Sydney.
And you paid for it?
Nah, my boss did.
Your boss. Did you have the paperwork with you there?
Yeah, I just dropped it off at the office.
You say you work for a local car yard?
Yeah, detail. Yep.
So they're going to put a bot back on the lot, are they? Back here in Bathurst?
Yep.
His story appears to check out, but officers still want to know why Pat seems so keen to avoid police.
No cannabis, no amphetamines, nothing like
I
that?
don't smoke pot, I don't drink, I don't... You know, I'm a single dad and look after my little boy. That's all I do.
Despite his claims, officers begin a drug test.
You just need to wipe them across the top of your tongue, from the back of your mouth to the front of your mouth, just like that for us, Saints.
Straight
Yeah,
down?
just straight down your tongue for us.
Pat says he's clean, but police are about to discover there's a lot more to his story. Tweed Heads attracts thousands of people to its pristine beaches, and its thriving clubs are also a draw card for social and serious gamblers.
We have got information there's a poker tournament on at a local establishment, so we intend to make some patrols of that general vicinity.
It's not long before the first punter appears.
Any alcohol tonight, sir?
Not at all.
Where are you coming from?
Pokerton.
Oh, Pokerton.
Yeah.
All right, Richard. Just a count to 10 out loud for us, mate.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
A few down there, is it? Good on you, Richard.
Thanks.
So you going home a loser or a winner?
Loser.
Or a loser? Righto, mate. See ya.
Poker player Richard clearly knows when to call it quits. But even before police get back on patrol, the next driver that passes takes a much greater gamble.
Straight through the red light. He went straight through the red light. Let's go. Yep.
Troop carrier.
From here on in, all bets are off.
See you worrying what's going on.
The stakes for this driver just went sky high.
Straight through the red light. Let's go.
Police in Tweed Heads are in hot pursuit of a driver who ran a red light right in front of their eyes.
What's going on?
Within seconds, officers catch up to him and he's forced to pull over.
Mate, what happened there? Straight through the red light, mate.
Yeah, I've seen what yous are all doing.
Too busy watching what we're doing.
Yeah.
Not looking at the red light. You been drinking it all tonight?
Yeah, I've been at the Seagulls Club playing poker, but I don't think I'm over the limit.
How many did you drink tonight?
4.
What were they?
2 is new. Spinners.
Did you have a win?
No, I nearly made the final table.
29-year-old Cody's missed the final table, run a red light and been stopped by police. Now he's hoping Lady Luck is on his side.
Stop. Thanks, mate. At this point in time, mate, you've gone over the limit.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're under arrest for the purpose of a breath analysis.
Okay, mate.
Cody's roadside reading of .073 has the officers wondering if he deliberately ran the red to avoid a breath test.
Surprised he didn't do the old cheeky left and right to try and get away from us, to be honest with you. But yeah, he pulled over like a trooper, and I think he knows he's in a bit of strife now.
Didn't start it, is it?
Oh, he just turned. Yeah, on purpose too.
Despite some nifty driving, single dad Pat couldn't avoid a breath test in a Bathurst car park.
This test will take about 6 minutes.
He says he never touches the grog, but a drug test could explain his nervous behaviour.
So it's come up on the 2 lines, which is positive for methamphetamine.
You've returned a positive test for methamphetamine.
Methamphetamine?
So at this point in time, you're under arrest for the purpose of a secondary test.
When he calls his 13-year-old son, Pat blames prescription medication for the positive test.
G'day, mate. How are you? I just got called up by the police, and you know the medication I take. Yeah, well, they say it's turned up positive, so I'd go back to the station and have another test or something. No, I'm right, mate. It's all right. Right. Yeah, don't get upset. It's right.
None of the meds Pat's taking cause a meth indication, and a second test back at the station will rule out a mistake.
You've only got the one child?
Yeah, I've had him since a baby by myself, so...
You'd find it hard being a single father?
With broken spine, yeah.
How did you break your spine?
We used to pick all the underground valves, pipes, fittings, all that sort of stuff up. Thought I was Superman, and bang.
Did you ever take amphetamine a while ago? And
last Monday night, what do they call him?
Did you have a tablet, like an ecstasy tablet, or was
I
it...
think somebody put one in my drink.
So what, do you think they spiked your drink? Was it an alcoholic drink?
No, I haven't had a drink for 14 years.
No, you said you thought someone spiked it.
Yeah, Coke. I drink Coke.
Okay.
Yeah, Coke.
Pat's story could be true, but Senior Constable Matters has his doubts.
When was the last time you were in trouble with police?
March last year.
What was that for?
Oh, he lent me car to a couple of blokes that went and done something stupid in it.
You get charged for that?
Yeah, I've got to go to court for that.
Are you on bail at all?
Yeah.
What's going to happen if it comes up with amphetamine in your system?
Yeah, well, I don't know how it's got there unless it's through cough mixture or because I've had the flu and no, all I do is look after my son.
As Pat settles into the bus, he says he turned to booze after breaking his back.
That's when alcohol set in and etc, etc, etc. But I fell over a few times, but I kept getting up and thank God for my son come along and, you know, he's great.
So far, Pat's claimed his positive roadside result is due to medication, the flu, or even drink spiking. If any of these claims do ring true, a drug driving charge could be the latest hard luck tale for this battler from Bathurst. In Orange, it's a double hookup when police breath test two local workers at the same time.
What's your limit as a P-plater? Zero.
And in a country area, neither of them can afford to be without their wheels.
Thank you, excellent.
Stop.
You have gone over?
She's over.
She's over, Scott. My name's Constable Weigel from Cowra Highway Patrol. At this stage, mate, you are under arrest for the purpose of a breath analysis. Yeah. You don't have to say anything if you don't want to, but anything you do say will be recorded, mate. Do you understand that?
It's all aboard for the trip back to the station. 2 workers, 2 breath tests, and 2 positive results.
Move over, we've got company. So both of you, have you ever gone back to the police station before in Orange? Yeah. You have, for drink drive?
Yeah, mate, haven't you? Scotty has.
Yeah. What, for the same thing?
Same thing.
Same thing.
Oh, you got to learn. 2 years suspended sentence.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey, boys!
Well, I tell you what, I've never seen this happen before.
Two in a row. I've been the cops for 12 years and it's happened a couple times, but
really?
it doesn't happen that often. Do you work at all, do you, mate?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay. Hard work?
Yeah.
How many kids?
3 kids.
3 kids?
Yeah.
1992? Gee, you've been busy. How old are they?
5, 4, and she'll be 1 in 5th December.
A couple of mates in the pub there, or?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You really know them?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Scott appears to be enjoying his time in the spotlight.
You seem happy about it. You just happy nature, are you?
Yeah, you got to be sort of smiley about something in life, ain't you?
Yeah, it's good.
But the other driver is taking a very different view.
You don't be smiling about this, mate.
When the pair get back to the station, they settle into 2 charge rooms.
Number of drinks, just the one?
Yeah.
Type of drink is VB long neck. Do you consume any food while you're doing that?
Nah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
4 slices of Devon.
4 slices of Devon.
Yeah.
How do they go, all right?
Yeah, really pretty good. Got tomato sauce on it.
Oh, I love it.
Going lovely.
For smiley sheep shearer Scott, it's not just a possible drink driving charge he's facing.
You were drinking your long neck while you were driving.
Yeah.
So that's another offence on your P-plates.
Yeah.
Bit of an issue there we have, don't we?
Yeah.
And you got no P-plates on your car.
Nah.
It's another offence. So you've obviously had a few issues with police before.
An after-work long neck is what landed Scott in trouble before.
Oh, one drink driving lost 10 points in 6 months, probably.
With hundreds of Ks to travel each day, both men need their licences to survive.
I lose my licence, I don't have a job. And if I lose my licence, I don't have a company. So there goes my house and everything in between.
Okay, just take a deep breath in and blow 4 to 2 and a stop. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Stop, thank you.
Stop.
Now, it'll take about a minute for a reading. It'll be the longest minute of your life, unfortunately.
Single dad Pat returned a positive roadside reading to methamphetamine.
Oh, I live in a neighbourhood that's pretty wild. It's a crazy place to live.
He lives on the wrong side of the tracks. And if Pat's second test is positive, he could end up on the wrong side of the law.
Practically, these machines analyse the oral fluid sample and return a positive result for ecstasy. When I gave him the result, he didn't display any type of shock. I dare say he was expecting the result.
Remember you said earlier that
Yeah.
you may have had a tablet in your drink?
Oh, he was, I seen him trying and caught him.
Yeah.
But,
You shouldn't have had the drink?
yeah, well, I can't. A Coke is a luxury to me, if I can sit there and have a Coke.
But if you think someone's putting tablets in there, mate, you're better off just not taking it.
Well, I didn't...
Because then you're here tonight.
If the lab test returns a positive drug result, Pat can't afford to lose his licence.
Yeah, a licence is like gold to me, basically. Can't walk too far. I wouldn't have a job. Yeah, so I'm in the shit,
Well, I tell you what, I've never seen this happen before.
It's a rare occurrence. 2 local workers in Country Orange breath tested, over the limit and under arrest at the same time.
Okay, just take a deep breath in and blow 4 to 2 and a stop. Keep going, keep going.
Stop.
Now, it'll take about a minute for a reading. It'll be the longest minute of your life, unfortunately. Bad news is that you are over.
For the tradie, it's not what he wanted to hear. And Pete Plater Scott's only hope of escaping another drink driving charge is a 0 reading.
Instrument has analysed the sample of your breath and returned a reading of 0.021 grams of alcohol and 210 litres of breath.
It's low-range drink driving. However, the good news is you get to keep your licence at the moment.
You're probably aware that's a special range, okay?
Yeah, I went that before.
Oh, you went that before?
The exact same.
Exact same, 21. Deja vu, you reckon then?
Yeah. I think it was from lack of oxygen from laughing too much. But yeah, that's about it.
There is one thing that might finally wipe the smile from Scott's face.
Yeah, long day. Shouldn't be a longer night when we get out in the water.
Certainly will be.
You're not gonna tell your missus?
Oh, I don't think so.
The tradie decides to avoid telling his wife and heads off on foot, while Scott decides to face the music and calls his missus.
To get 2 positive RBTs at the one time is just rare. This doesn't happen that often at all. Put your seatbelt on.
Straight through the red light.
After a losing night at a poker tournament in Tweed Heads,
Mate, what happened there? Oh, straight through the red light, mate.
29-year-old Cody ran a red light right in front of the highway patrol.
At this point in time, mate, you've gone over the limit. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. No. Just step over to the back of the car.
But with 4 schooners under his belt, his run of bad luck may not be over.
I couldn't believe it when I looked up. I thought, oh no.
What do you think I was thinking?
Yeah, I know.
This place was on the red light right in front of us. Yeah. Unbelievable.
You're just lucky there wasn't someone coming through the intersection.
Just live here, 2 streets away. When you get your missus, come pick you up, mate.
Oh, well, I thought I'd be right. But I got a young kid too, so I didn't want to make her up. But that's no excuse for drink driving. But
Cody had hoped he'd be taking more home to his young family than a drink driving charge.
Ziatsky, brother, we're just going to go in through there.
I don't play very often. I only play trying to get in.
One winning hand at the top table, and Cody could have walked away from tonight's poker tournament with up to $30,000.
Didn't make it in this year, so a lot of luck involved, but a lot of skill as well.
After downing 4 schooners, Cody may have to rethink his strategy.
How old's your little one?
18 months.
Starting to walk?
Yeah, he walks, he runs, and he's awesome.
Running rings around you?
Yeah.
Grab the end of the tube, big breath in like you're blowing up a balloon, and just continue till you hear a double beep, okay? Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Stop. For your sake and his sake, mate, we'll just hope you go under, mate.
Poker player Cody ran a red light and blew mid-range roadside. His last chance to end tonight's losing streak is a number less than .05 on his secondary test.
Big breath in like you're blowing up a balloon, and just continue till you hear a double beep, okay? Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Stop. Cody, the instruments analyse a sample of your breath. Just return a reading of 0.054 grams of alcohol in 210 litres of breath. You're just over the limit. Do you have anything to say about that, mate?
No,
It's a low-range reading, so at least Cody gets to keep his licence until his day in court.
So you can still go to work in the morning. I would say there's a plus out of a negative situation. Still a bit upsetting, mate, I know, but we'll just process you, mate. We'll get this paperwork out of the way, and then you can go home.
He seemed quite remorseful for his actions. He seemed quite visibly upset.
And it's a risk this keen gambler won't be taking again.
You never know how much is going to put you over. I went off the old 2 in the first hour, 1 every hour after, and I blew over, so obviously it doesn't work.
Cody was convicted of low-range drink driving. He was disqualified from driving for 3 months and fined $300. Cody was also fined $415 for running the red light. Scott was convicted of special range drink driving. He was disqualified from driving for 4 months and fined $300. He was also fined $300 for not displaying P-plates. The man in the van was found guilty of low-range drink driving and received a Section 10 dismissal. Pat's laboratory test returned a positive result for methamphetamine. He was found guilty of driving with an illicit drug in his system and received a Section 10 bond.